Okay. I'm assuming you're on my Bluetooth. Now what happens when you fucking assume? So, let me just back out. I know. I'm super bummed. You know my Nefertiti necklace? Nefertiti fell off of the silver plaque. I don't. I'm just like super fucking bummed. I really don't even want to think about it. I'm hoping I'm gonna find it. So mad. I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but it's, you know, the Nefertiti and it's got Ra in the background, and it's super fucking bummed out. It's like, how did that fall off? I know it's like extremely old. It's like when you find stuff in a random jewelry store. It's pulling me to the catalytic energy. Remember when I found, God, I hope you guys don't lose something sentimental. I could just cry. I not even cry, I could fucking puke. I'm so like upset. Remember when I found the elephant? Casper. I named him Casper. And I just sensed him in the jewelry store. And they were like baffled. But the fact that I kept hounding them about the elephant piece of jewelry, I think it kind of wigged them out. So they sold it to me. And they really didn't want to because it was ivory. Anywho, I came across Nefertiti a couple years ago in a jewelry store just like that from an estate sale. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna go this way. And it's like I just luck out with certain stuff that's like meant to be, but like Nefertiti herself, I'm just like so fucking disgusted. And then like the catalytic energy came back, so I mean, who doesn't have those fucking connections? Like the Matrix just doesn't sense that shit. Other people are super sensitive to the energy and they sense it. I'm so upset. That's not even why I came on. I came on to just kind of channel. Maybe that's a message with the Five of Cups being there. Maybe, I mean, to me, like the Five of Cups being there, maybe the feminine energy, the Queen of Wands, is going through a loss. And I mean, it could be a loss in the sense of like, I did lose Danny, other losses coming up. Me losing Nefertiti is a fucking loss to me. So I don't know if like maybe there's just change, especially all the fives. I see like five. It could be the other way around. I kept seeing it, so it's just a matter of like when it manifests. It's probably already aligned. It's just a matter of when it starts. But it's weird. I took off that necklace for Danny's funeral. I was gonna wear my Buddha, my jade that I haven't worn in a long time, and then you know the cards they give you at a funeral. Well, he's on the card, and I put him in my jewelry box next to my Nana, and that's exactly where my necklace was. And I was like, oh, I'll try to put it on, you know, with my nails. So it's got a little clasp, so it doesn't always work with my longer nails. Could be something with religion, because I'm looking at the Jesus figure right here. But, so I managed to get it on. I'm like, wow, that's great. And I went and like looked in the mirror real quick as I was brushing my teeth. And I'm like, fuck, I put it on backwards. So I took it off. And then I went to go look at, like, to make sure I could see, like, Nefertiti. So she was in the front. And then I realized she was gone. But I could have sworn, I always look at it in the mirror. So I could have sworn, like, the day I took it off. So I'm really hoping I can find it. But I feel like the day I took it off, it was something like with that day, it was like losing it that day. So it's like I lost Nefertiti and a friend. Like, I don't even understand. And then when I was telling you the whole fucked up love story, dude, fucking drive your fucking car. Sorry, and I'm supposed to be more cautious right now. Okay. So, just fucking idiots like that cause accidents. You don't fucking stop. But anywho, it's like somebody who stops around the road to me. What the fuck are you doing? Anywho, I was telling you that fucked up story with like my past and like how Danny was part of it, and then Peter, whatever the case, you know, what do we call him? Peter? Whatever, it doesn't even matter. It's like I felt like it was like a double blow. And I feel like this is like another double blow. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? So I don't know if you're going to get more sad news. And it's ironic because a couple of my friends from high school that I ran into, one of them, their brother just passed away. So I'm just, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I did read on the Five of Cups. It was like some type of news coming in, or upsetting news. That for me, that could just be Nefertiti. It doesn't have to be a person, right? I'm just super connected to that particular lifetime for me. And I was always felt like I was supposed to be more connected with Cleopatra, but I always get pulled to Nefertiti. So I don't, it's definitely talking about a different lifetime here, but I didn't want to make this about loss, but apparently this is what we're channeling. So, and then we talked about Deja and the car accident. So I don't know if somebody's experiencing a loss like you and they're just not telling you, or they experienced some type of loss in the last couple of years and they're not telling you, or the person that's coming in will tell you and you just haven't, that person hasn't come in yet. But you could be connecting or reconnecting from a past life with somebody you know for like a healing. Like you guys are healing to each other. There could be a healing purpose there. Fuck if I know. I do feel like that healing energy is there. Like sexual healing, mental healing, physical healing. What is a different type of healing, but it's regardless, it's still healing. So I think you're dealing with somebody where there's like a mutual loss, but it's very mutual. But it's like picking each other up, you know, not bringing each other down. Like, so I don't, you know, dark night of the soul can be a loss. You know, the loss of a marriage, a divorce, a husband, a wife, a child, a job that you've been with a really long time. Like, look at my sister, ended up losing the job. It was her very first job she ever had. So she had it for like 30-something years, like top of the fucking company. And then when the company sold a couple times, in the contract was to leave my sister because of the way she ran the fucking company. And somebody swiped in and it's just a shit show and she lost her job, like, what was it, like 5 months ago and whatnot. She got another one. She lost that until September, but it's like your whole life changes, right? You've been doing the same thing for umpteenth years. It's going to be very hard to make that type of money again. It's a massive transition, right? I might lose you guys. This is the road where I might lose you for like a minute or two. So there is definitely a deep transition going on with this connection. So like the metamorphosis, like what you're going through, like the change. But I don't think it's heavy, but I don't know if you're sensing it heavy. Like you just want to move forward. I know you don't want to skip the healing. I know healing is important, so I don't think you're avoiding that. It's just certain energies come in at a certain time for that particular person. But it's not like the bigger message here. We're definitely channeling the Five of Cups, okay? And I thought I was gonna come on and talk about who knows, and I kept getting pulled to like the car accident. So I don't. Somebody could have lost somebody in a car accident. I'm not sure of the situation, okay? Or like like you get in a car accident and somebody else dies, and then you feel like it's on you. Like that's just as fucking horrific. My ex-mother-in-law dealt with that, and it's just so. This message is definitely for loss. The bigger picture here, guys, like the outlook you need to be taking is that you're undergoing a process, and it includes healing, and it includes a nice shift of energy for you to continue to get on a new path to move forward. But before you decide to like maybe X anybody out of this path, you might want to reconsider, and you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy. But this morning I took a picture of this, and the cross was actually standing up, and it was identical. I mean, everything, like my gas went down a little bit, but it was perfectly aligned. Which I was like, kind of like, all right, threes. The bigger picture, I think Spirit wants you to know, and I almost just said Jesus, because the cross. And I only kept that cross because I found it in a parking lot, and I was like, oh my gosh, someone's just gonna be so heartbroken, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I'll take it and I'll treasure it, because I didn't want it to get tossed. There's healing energies on this path. An energy is meant to be on this path with you. So whether it's a friend, a starter of friendship, mending a friendship, I don't think your head is spinning, but you might go through like a whirlwind of like emotions if somebody wants to join your path, because it's like, especially with me, with my losses, it's just somebody comes in now, it's like, what the fuck, like, no, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do, you get what I'm saying? And that's not the way it's probably supposed to be. I just use my blinker. I barely ever use my blinker. If there's somebody behind me and I'm on a main road, I'll use my blinker. I always see if there's somebody behind me. But otherwise, I don't use it. And I've been telling the kids that too, like, oh, you never use your blinker, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, trust me, like, consciously, I'm always looking in the rearview mirror, like, I will be using that fucking blinker if there's a car behind me. But there wasn't even a car behind me there, and I used my blinker, so I'm telling you, it's something with, I don't know, you might see a car accident that jolts you, and it's like, oh damn, or hear about something. I think that person, the other one, got into a motorcycle accident, but I think whatever it is going to affect you. I would think you would know the person, but you might not. Like if you were to drive by the scene of something, like it's horrific. I remember that happened with another motorcycle. Oh, and I'm dead in front of this tree, and now there's another hole. I remember when I was younger with my mother, and then I see that one up there. It's like the eye of the beholder. I remember when I was in the car with my mother when we were younger one year. I was younger, and she was going bowling, and there was, I think the motorcycle was pulling out. No. The van was pulling out and the motorcycle was going straight, and I don't think the van saw the motorcycle. But I was fucking like 8. It was awful. And the guy was stuck under the van with the motorcycle. I hate to be so graphic, but I think you guys are going to witness a horrific car accident or something like that, and it changes your perspective. So like how I experienced like the Danny thing, but it's like I already knew life could be short, so it wasn't like a message of life being short. It's like people like this do exist, and it is awful when it happens. So I don't know if somebody needs like a wake-up call in a different way, or maybe I think I'm good, and like maybe I think like I know life is short, but it's like, all right, you're gonna experience another thing to make sure life is short. But see, I don't know. Remember that little old lady, the K's? Her real name was Violet. She was 98. Came in it last week. I almost wanted to cry. Like it was so sentimental to me. And that again, I was like, I don't think it's a life is short message, but like for some of you guys, like this is definitely going to be the message. So maybe it's going to be eye-opening for me, because I'm just like experiencing like all these fucking losses. But it's like I know fucking life is short, so I preach it. So I don't even like, I don't know. So it might be another energy around you. Could be something with somebody's back. They could have a scar. Somebody could have gotten a car accident. I don't know. And you didn't know about it. It almost pulled me to like well, my catalyst energy. I remember for years and years, I always pictured him. For some reason, it was a memory, and I told myself it was past life, but it was like a car accident, and I was by his bedside in the hospital, like as he was like comatose for a long time, telling him to fucking wake the fuck up, like wake up. And I haven't thought of that premonition in years, and I don't even want to call it a premonition. It's something I either experienced in another lifetime, or it could have happened in this lifetime, and I was by his side subconsciously, not even knowing that something like that even happened. I was already there, if that makes sense. So, guys, so I don't know. Somebody's got a scar from it though, like, so I think it's the person you're meeting, like something happened with them, like I don't know, a loss of a friend, a loss of a child. It is something. And that accident I witnessed when I was younger, would you consider that like a T-bone? Yeah, kind of, right? So I don't know. I think a majority of you, it's not like you have to worry about this happening and somebody's about to die. Like this is, if you witness a car accident, yeah, probably, but like, could be a miracle, who knows? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like this already happened. So I feel like you're both in the path of, life is fucking short, not to take life for fucking granted, and it's time to move forward. But there's something about that energy that needs to stay with the two of you for some reason. Or it's gonna stay with the two of you. It's something that involves fucking two of you. Oh, fucking exhausting. I can't believe I lost Nefertiti. So anywho, I'm gonna go in and try to enjoy my day. I'm so bent out of shape. So I hope everybody's day gets better. And I'm sorry if this brought anybody down. This wasn't meant to, because this is more like, this is a pick-me-up. Like, this is, you're about to get picked up, you know? Spirit's picking you up, a guide's picking you up, bringing in the right people. It's a pick-me-up. This is not meant for you to feel like a loss with this message, you know? It might, but you're gonna you jump out of it, like, you know what I mean? It's like jumping in and out of portals, like, so it's not an energy you're gonna stay in. I feel like I was like, I had to realize Nefertiti was missing in order to actually deliver you guys this message. So I really hope I find it. I hope it's in the house somewhere. I hope I didn't sweep it up thinking it was like a rusty dime. I don't know. My car, the inspection sticker says 7, but it's 74 degrees out. I am a Cancer, so it makes sense that, well, in New Hampshire it goes by your birth date. Mass, I think it goes by the date you registered it. I'm not positive though. But I'm just kind of looking at the 7, and it's kind of pulling me to like, I thought it was Sesame Street. This message came in before with all the numbers, but the numbers are backwards and they're all like clouded and you got to put them together. I don't think you're in another portal, guy. I mean, did you really come out of another one and get out of one, go into another? I don't think so. It's just placing something together, placing something. Oh man. All right, so it's pulling me to the cards, so we'll finish that later. And I did write to be continued, and it could be a message on its own, guys. Like, it's not done, it's not over. Like, someone's really thinking about it, or you're thinking about it. It's, I don't know, or like the approach is, I don't know, like, really, I don't know. We'll finish it. Oh my god, how many times did I say that in the reading? I don't know. See, I'm getting pulled to the cards again. So completely fucking done with that. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Look at me, I didn't even shower today because I just wanted to do a card reading for you guys, but I can feel it when I don't shower. I don't feel like icky, and I didn't until now. It could be because I'm just talking about a loss, but I feel like I definitely could have took a shower. That's a weird message. So I don't know, maybe if you guys are like depressed or like the energy's heavy, take a shower. I don't know. All right, hang in there. It's definitely healing energies around you. There's a shift of energy, guys, and it's uplifting and it's upbeat. Like, it's nice. But for some reason, you got to stay in the energy right now of like, life is short. So it just, the energy of appreciation, you know? So it really is perspective. Oh, I never bite right there. Or like the side of my nails. I love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.